Welcome, this is the Brawl Commander Series, number 23 of 36. I'm Glaff. Today we're doing Kolvari, God of Kinship. On the other side is the Ringheart Crest. Let's go through the crest first. We won't be using it very often. We may not even flip it over at all, but it's 2. The Ringheart Crest enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, add 1, spend only to cast that creature type, or a legendary spell. We are not worried about it right now, and putting it down on 2 really deprives us of the other side, which is Kolvari, God of Kinship, 2 mana, 2 green, legendary creature god. As long as you control 3 or more legendary creatures, Kolvari gets +4/+2 and has a vigilance. So she's a 6/6 if you control 2 other legendary creatures. She is a legendary creature, and you just need a couple more. So just on that on its own, it's pretty cool. You got Fynn over here who has won a game or 2 by himself in this deck for me. You've got the Syr Faren. So even if you just draw a couple of these littler ones, Yorvo, then she can become a 6/6 real quick on turn 4. The other ability is probably even more important. Spend 2, look at the top 6 cards of your library, reveal a legendary from among them, just creatures though. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So she searches through the library, gets us more legendary creatures. Let's look through a couple of them right now. So like we have Fynn, poisons them, just needs to hit a few times and they're dead. Syr Faren, we have a few ways to amp up his power so that we can give something else a big plus whenever he attacks. Yorvo grows and grows throughout the game if they don't manage him. Toski draws us lots of cards. I've had to discard Mazemind Tome from him in this deck before. We've got Arasta. Every time they cast an instant or sorcery, we get a 1/2 creature with reach. Pretty amazing. Questing Beast. We all know that this is a beast. It can go right over anything 2 or less and hit their face and their planeswalker at the same time. Renata, plenty of green devotion, so she can have a pretty big power and gives everything else +1/+1 as it comes into play. Ashaya is as big as all the other lands and all the other non-token creatures that you have out. Vivien is not a creature, so you can't grab her with Kolvari, but still a pretty good addition. You can put 2 creatures down in a turn by playing something big like the Questing Beast and then go grab yourself another, or like the Gargaroth and then go grab yourself a Questing Beast. We've got Vorinclex in there. Got some counters that we can put on, like with the Great Henge and stuff like that. Ugin for the board wipe and the control. And Kogla for the fight. Now we've got some other fight in here with Blizzard Brawl, Inscription of Abundance, and the Thorn Mammoth. Got some good creatures just for the value. Got lots and lots. So this is a very strong creature and it gives you an extra mana to get out those bigger cards. Got some card draw and some ramp. Then that's basically what the rest of the deck is. Mostly ramp, a little bit of card draw, ramp, and then taking advantage of the Roiling Growth and Cultivate and late game, and just to have another win condition, there's the Scute Swarm. Primal Might, of course, takes advantage of stuff like Syr Faren. You can Primal Might fight before the fight, and then give something else with Trample, a +6, so you're coming in with a 12/12 creature, so works pretty well. On this side, we've got, for the lands, we're going to use a Tyrite Sanctum here. It's really cool to get a 6/6 god out really quickly, giving it indestructible. Using this for one of the land slots, since we have so much other ramp, it's generally going to be fine to make her indestructible. Okay, and we've got a little bit of extra ramp for the creatures, snowlands for just a couple different things like Blizzard Brawl and the Faceless Haven. Alright, let's get in and try it out. Maja. Sai Serpent. Looking good. Got some ramp, got some legendaries. If they can go wide real fast, this can be trouble. That's something we would consider fighting. Being able to give all those little tokens +3/+3 is going to eventually be very difficult to deal with. Probably just going to put Yorvo out, wait for the Roiling Regrowth till 5th turn so we can get a blocker on the board. That's a little bit tougher of a decision. Now it makes me want to ramp and get things out real quick, but having the Yorvo down first can be really nice. Then when we do next turn start the ramp process or put Kolvari out, he'll grow a lot quicker. This reach and +1/+2. So what do they have? 2 mana open. It's not a fight. They might have a gigantic growth or something like that. +4/+4. Suppose we'll have to hold off on that then. They could just be repping it. Okay, so that's what it was, yeah. Glad to not block that. From here, I think we really want creatures down. We really want the ramp. It's a scary situation to be in. Just put the Florahedron down for now, and then we'll use the inscription if they threaten. The Yorvo. We can get Kogla down pretty soon here. Okay, so they're going wide real fast. Looks like they're stuck on land, though, at least. Okay. So we can royal and... Okay. So what happens that game if it goes a little bit longer is that Kolvari eventually comes down, and when you start to run out of cards, she doesn't need to hit the board right away. And this is not ideal. Let's take that free mulligan. Love to see the spear, but probably not worth it. So she'll come down a little bit later in the game a lot of the time. Sometimes we put her down right away. If we ramp up, put her down turn 3, that can be great. But in a situation like that where we have lots of other answers, we can put her down, spend the rest of our cards, and then get to her after we start running out of cards. In a situation like that with Maja, it's not bad to put her down right away because Maja decks don't always have an amazing amount of control. I'm not sure that it really matters which one we put down right now. So since they're not gonna have a lot of spot elimination, it depends on the deck. My version of Maja does have some. Then it's okay, but okay, that thing can get dangerous pretty quick. We don't need the Wolf Willow Haven down right now, so this will be a game where we unfortunately do start with Kolvari, and since they have black, she probably just gets killed. Ashaya allows us to cast again and get lots of value out of the Maze Mine Tome. So it's not too bad. see. Hoping for some control here. Let's go draw an extra card right now. Could just wait till their turn, but I don't want to hold priority because I want to talk. Yeah, we lose the veil. Nothing we could do about that, though, I guess. And so now we do have 2 legendaries, making her 6/6. Of course, she'll be invulnerable to this sort of thing, but Sarulf eats the Fynn pretty easily. Okay, that's pretty cool. 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's start here, see what they do about this board. We don't use our graveyards, so that's no big deal. They probably have a way to get the Fiend Artisan back out. I don't see that they would. Want to play it so early otherwise. Yeah, maybe the Gargaroth out first. I'm not sure there. In a way, I want the Gargaroth to draw me some cards, so I want to keep it out right now, but in another way, having that out to make her 6/6 is nice too. Also, yeah, they're going to have a lot of creature destruction in this to take advantage of Sarulf. So it's going to be very difficult to actually do anything. So we'll draw an extra card with the Maze Mind Tome and keep her out on the board for a second. Okay, and if he doesn't remove counters... Oh, okay. He's waiting for me. So if he attacks again, maybe we let the Fynn go and just start digging with Kolvari. Yeah. Yep. And hopefully they don't force a discard. Okay. Hoping to tempt them with Kolvari rather than killing Fynn. Four, five, 6, 7, 8. Suppose the Questing Beast is another good threat. And we still have enough mana left over to draw with either. They probably can kill another creature. This is going to be 3 +1/+1 counters, putting that up to 5. So they can wipe. So do they wipe the whole board there? Exile each other non-land permanent with cost less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way. And it's other, so they get to keep Sarulf out and they kill all of our stuff and exile their own things. As long as they do that right. I think we just draw here. Yeah. And again. What do we want to die? They have to go up to 5 to kill that. They get rid of all of the other stuff on the board. Non-land permanent, including our Wolf Willow Haven. So, guess we could at least hit once. Force them to do it now. That's unfortunate. Okay, 8-8. Probably kill the questing beast, go up to 9-9, hit us for 11, down to 3 health. Don't see you very often. That's my choice. Peer into the abyss, really. You're gonna play peer on yourself. Don't see that very often. I want to give them peer just to see what they do with it. This game's already gone, so. Oh, they can do it to us next turn and kill. Alright, I suppose that's fine. What is your plan here? Do you have Underworld Dreams in your hand? Okay, so we put this out. Let's look first. Play the Cobra, play a land. Spend 2. It's 1 mana away from the Henge being out, isn't it? We have to play it, though. And we'll do the other 2 next turn. See if they're going to peer into the abyss on themselves. It's an interesting thing to go in a Sarulf deck. You know? (8/8). Do some pretty good damage if they attack, though. That way, when they play some instants, we've got a response. Ooh, Vivien, that's really nice here. Do we want to play Vivien, play Arasta, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 9. Play Vivien, -2. Play Arastus. Oh, we could have hinged. Yeah, that's a mistake. Oh well. Get the Yorvo out. And attack with 2 6/6s. A little bit scared. The problem with Peer into the Abyss is, I mean, sure, they could grab their half their library and take half the damage. Maybe the goal is to hit us with it. I'm not sure, but um, really, half their life and most of their turn probably isn't worth it. They can't put Sarulf down and Peer into the Abyss and kill stuff and then board wipe. So. It's too bad that Henge didn't come down first. That would have been really nice to have this be a 4/6 and a 6/6. That's fine. Probably not going to get trample on that Burning Rune Demon, so we've got an easy block. Start making blockers with Vivien next turn. Yorvo loves Arastas. Oh, yeah. Korvold. This matchup takes a little bit of luck getting the right cards from what I've seen. I'm not sure these are it, though they do have some pretty good. Yeah, we want a little bit of ramp, I think. So this could really work well, but I don't have any creatures in the graveyard, so let's start with this. This looks easy game. Usually we're a little bit too quick for that. The Florahedron definitely gives extra mana next turn, so we'll start with that. Put Yorvo down. I was surprised when they play this. Okay, so play the Lotus Cobra for 2, put out a land, and have 3 mana available. Pretty sure that, no, 2 mana available. What am I thinking? Oh, the pain. At least we can use it. No, I did have 3 mana available. Alright. Well, we've got our cool combo awaiting us soon. Like one more land next turn, huh? Definitely starting with Yorvo. And then don't have enough to do anything but draw a card. Let's just go ahead and do that. Usually too quick when we're not messing the game up. So 6 mana next turn. Love to get Kolvari out, but Arasta plays so nicely with Yorvo, we saw in the last game. Kill the tome? Okay. And Yorvo. Oh. That's not cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these 4s. Suppose we'll start with the questing beast. We've had quite enough of that. It's pretty good. Start with the Cobra because we're only assured 1 land next turn to get the extra mana out of it. Though, this is an Atris deck, so whether or not it lives is questionable. This. I kind of want it on the Tyrite Sanctum. No, I don't. Of course I don't. I suppose I'll just put it on a forest. You know, usually I don't want to put a Skewed Swarm out until I have 5 lands to get the doubling effect. But right now, I really feel like I want to threaten with it so that they scoop. All right. Oh, Sir Gwyn. Okay. That looks keepable. Pretty good start. Should have Kolvari out as a 6/6 real quick. I think this is mostly not an interactive deck. Well, I guess we'll see. Start with Fynn. Sure. Lead with your best foot forward. Can always block with him if they put something out that's really worth killing. Mirror shield, so can't always block with him. Let's see, Blizzard Brawl still kills it though, right? No. So it's either Replicating Ring, Blizzard Brawl, or go straight to Syr Faren. I think maybe we'll save that interaction for a better creature to hit. Also cultivate. Maybe that's a later turn after we get Kolvari out. Oh my god. Come on. Gotta do something here. Ugh. Decisions. Make sure we hit our land drop next turn. I really like Fynn, not so much for the actual counters in most games, though it does work sometimes. I really like him for the threat of the counters. They're not even going to attack. Okay. So, 5, 3. Could start buffing him up and going like that there. Yeah, I think we'll still wait. Just let it sit. They're building up to something here, which is going to be fairly dangerous once it gets going. Hopefully will be more dangerous. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to need to kill that with Kogla rather than block right here. Okay. Really like to see that. That's nice. Fight again with Kogla. Add some counters. And put Kolvari down, I think, is a good play. Looks like he's looking at the creatures, so no kills. Okay. Probably get away with attacking with that 3/3. Wow. Well, let's watch him scoop. Oh, wow. All right, good for you. Let's keep it going. Put that Spectral Steel up on the Venerable Knight. And board wipe. What do you have? Ooh, Death Touch. So Inscription of Abundance is really cool here. Let's attack all. Put it on the trample creature. Okay. Even that was a bit much. Toski. All right, let's see if this will be the last game. Let's see if Toski can take us down. I think this is what 5-0 so far. We've got our own Toski. All right, let's try this. Lots of ramp. Jaspera Sentinel, I think, needs to be replaced. There's just not, like, if you get one of the 2-cast legendaries, she's pretty awesome, but I really wanted a 1-to-cast, and I had this deck a little bit different in the beginning where I had a couple of smaller creatures, but it's just been a little bit better as a slightly bigger creature deck, so maybe she's outlived her usefulness at this point. Let's go for the card draw, make sure we keep hitting land drops, though we have plenty of land drops in hand. Get that legendary out. Show him what a Toski can really do. Hello. Okay, so if we used her, let's see how much mana would we have. We'd have these 4, 6, 7 total. But all of that would be, all but one of that would need to be used for creatures. That doesn't really work. Already hit the land drop. So I think we're okay here to just start getting Kolvari ready to go. Okay, now what they're probably going to do is Colossification. Is it Bite? No, it's Ram Through, give Colossification, and then give it Trample with Setessan or the new Green Rune, or cycle a Titanoth. Oh wow, a free Gargar. Yeah, that's gonna be rough to deal with, isn't it? We can fight with the Spirit of Aldergard. We won't win the fight, but okay. Probably would like to have Vivien down. Be nice if we had the next. The only way to get the next one is by using her ability, which taps her. It's unfortunate. We're going to take a big hit next turn. But this Inscription of Abundance will help. Hopefully In Search of Greatness runs out of juice this turn. Yeah. Almost definitely be able to cast the Great Henge for free and then put down an extra creature and Inscription. Gain some of that health back. Not ideal. Okay, no creatures in graveyard. Right. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? Oh, you don't even want to attack this turn. No, don't do it. Okay. Maybe they're going for the Elder Gargaroth win. Okay, wow. Rather chance the Sentinel than the Renata. This casts for free. Ashaya is pretty big, so that might be nice. This is 5. You know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7. We want to tap the Toski out so they don't just get an extra card from the Gargaroth like last turn. Just gave them that free one. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available. So we only have 2 left after that, unless we put Ashaya out. We've got quite a bit extra. They'd have to double block Kolvari. So let's just start here. I think that this will be fine. Wouldn't it be nice if we would have used the rest of that? Kill the Gargaroth. Oh, target a player. Oops. Okay. Okay. Come on. No, cancel. Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of... Never had a hard time with this before. Come on, we can do this. Target a creature, target a player, target a creature, target a creature. I want to kill the Gargaroth because it does have trample. And it's going to probably gain more cards for them than the Battle Mammoth. Okay, and we'll just activate the ability by tapping out Toski. I mean, does it really hurt us? They're going to attack anyway. Let's see. What do they want to do with that? Or they might not attack. They might just want to... Yeah. Oh, I killed my own commander. Oops. Oh, how embarrassing. Okay. Definitely taking the action. If you didn't follow that, what happened was I lost my +2 on the... Wow, I get the free one. Ouch. Oh, and they get 2 cards. Yeah, so many reasons I shouldn't have attacked there. I lost the +2 defense there, or health, because I went down to 2 legendary creatures out. I only had Kolvari and Toski out. She was down to 1 life, so she went down to -1 health. Painful. What are you on top of? Nothing. Just cast. You're on top of Toski. Okay. Now, without that attack, we'd be feeling pretty good right now. That's some pain. And we wanted to do it so we could recast her and get the card from the Great Henge, right? I think that's it. Okay, at some point, we need to cast these. I think putting 1 down this turn is pretty good. If we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put a land down this turn. Entered this turn, yeah. So neither of these is really that helpful, unfortunately. I think Vivien for the Sterix, because it's invincible. We're not going to be able to kill it. And Ashaya to threaten their Ashaya. Not that they won't be able to cast another creature. We might end up going Ashaya here and what are they called? The beast token to the Ashaya. Unless they fight our... Yep, which they could very well do. And if we would have played the Ashaya first, we could have used the Toski as a land itself rather than tapping 2 creatures and left the Jespera Sentinel open to be able to chump this turn. Really like playing Questing Beast that last turn. I think that's a good play. Maybe we should just Mask Vandal that. In Search of Greatness. It's given them actual value. One of the few games where I've seen In Search of Greatness do some good work. Wow. So they get in for 14, 15, 23 damage if they attack all. Am I down to 8? Yeah, do it. they're smart, they'll just go Mask Vandal and Migratory Greathorn. Okay. I didn't think they'd go after Vivien. I thought that they'd be more out for my blood, but get those extra cards and all that. Man, I've never had these just sit in my hand like this before. I think this is going to be another turn. So whatever they have that they're not casting probably isn't going to be 6 to cast. So we don't need to worry about that. Let's just get this down for the Ashaya. Don't have anything that can threaten. Okay. We do have something that can threaten the auspicious Sterix. Maybe they won't notice. Let's just quietly get that in under the radar. Maybe Masked Vandal anyway. Not a bad chump in the situation. Does Kolvari leave with any mana? No. I mean, just bear a Sentinel. I say we go for this for now. Okay. And do we tap him? No, let's go ahead and attack for with just the Toski. Oh, with the Toski and the Questing Beast. Yep. Okay. Not going for a win here. Just a barely make it to the end game and watch them crush us for some reason. I was so focused on keeping the Questing Beast open to be able to kill the Sterix this turn that I completely wasted that. Okay, we can, luckily we can Snakeskin Veil and still... Okay. And still use the Shadow Spear to kill the Sterix. He has to attack with it, so... See, that's what I was hoping to do with my own Ashaya. So rude. Man, if we draw our Scute Swarm, wow, won't be as good as theirs because they've got Ashaya out. Ashaya plus Scute Swarm is beautiful because every creature that comes into play is a forest, and every forest that comes into play doubles the Scute Swarms. Well, we're dead next turn. That's okay. Whether or not we attacked with the Questing Beast or not. Still get to kill their Sterix, and I'm excited about that. we lost to a Scute Swarm. Just GG Scute Swarm. You win. Okay. Our Toski's still alive. We didn't draw Scute Swarm. Not that it would have mattered. That's too many to deal with at this point. And let's see, the Spirit of Elderguard with Okay. That changes the equation a little bit, doesn't it? No cards in hand, so In Search of Greatness doesn't really make a difference. Okay, let's see if we can live through this turn. I think it's quite possible. Just hook up that Shadow Spear to the right thing and do the best we can. See if they mill themselves out with Scute Swarms. 31, 34. Probably chump the Ashaya with the Masked Vandal rather than Fynn, just so I can keep her as a 7/7. But I'm not sure that's important right now. All this is going to go away next turn if we make it. So as long as I don't block something too big. The Migratory Great Horn should work. We can cast everything. We have to destroy... We have to go up to 5, so that means that's a full board wipe for us, except for the Great Henge. And 5 is their biggest thing so far. We'll see what they drop. Block their biggest things. Should be good. It doesn't really matter what we block, where. Game 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 damage. That's survivable. Any trample here? No. Do feel like blocking the ooze is good because they still have some stuff going on there. Might as well block that. Oh, I'm not giving up yet. Good game. I don't think so. It's probably over, but I'm not letting it go quite yet. We both got full hands, but obviously theirs is going to have better value, right? Cast them out. Alright. Keep casting. Put your best stuff down. Okay. There's no... I can't thanks them. Alright. Now does attacking do anything here? Nah. We might as well gain a little bit more health. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. this one out this turn. Yep, entered the battlefield this turn. I can't play another one. I'm like, why is this person staying? How annoying. Can't you just leave so I can get to my next game? Yeah, you're called submission. If you want to put me into submission, you're going to have to actually do it yourself. I'm not going to just give up. I want my extra 8 health, and I want to wipe this board of Scute Swarms. Regretting not getting rid of that In Search of Greatness when I could have. At this point, that would have been a better play. They're going to be able to put down a 3, then a 6, and then I suppose just a couple free casts, though, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's go. I mean, why would he have an Ugin in his deck? That doesn't fit here. Hello, I'm up to 17. I've got a clean... Okay. Alright, now we're both filled up on our hand. Good stuff. Oh, I wish I could put Vorinclex down first. Well, at least next turn that'll be a pretty amazing play. Should we search? I think so. It's a good thing to wipe away. And 4/5. Oh, we get to kill the In Search of Greatness anyway. I forgot. Don't need too much more land. 2. Maybe hit one more land drop. I'm going to keep the Roiling Regrowth and that. You know what? There we go. We can boost up Ugin +4 every turn with Vorinclex out. Does that bother you? Trading places in such a way. Why didn't you block? You should have blocked. Oh. No. Well, you did it wrong, but okay. Oh. Okay, you can hit me with Questing Beast, and then it also kills that for you. So do that. You should be doing that. Not what you just did. 6, 10, 12 mana. Not quite enough to put Kolvari and Vorinclex down. If we had enough legendaries out, definitely would want to be going for the, oh, you're not tapping that thing, okay. Definitely want to do that. Want this on as quick as possible. Save one open for the Snakeskin Veil. Okay, unfortunately, I have to double block with those two so he doesn't hit with the Questing Beast if he attacks with it, but should be pretty safe other than that. Could have attacked. Force him to kill the Questing Beast on the Vorinclex. Still do 5 damage. Not too bad. Gonna let this resolve because it kills his Kogla. He's obviously got something else that he wants to do to be able to kill the Vorinclex, so let's let him do that before we hit the Snakeskin Veil. Good little 2-for-1 there. Sure. And that's game. All right. Can't believe we made that comeback. Blessing of Frost, Faceless Haven. No. Could have just put it all in the Vorinclex. That would be fine. Okay. Okay, back for the wrap-up for Kolvari, God of Kinship. We feel a lot of kinship with our opponents saying good game over and over again in that last one. So sweet. Why are you still here? Well, I did draw an Ugin. That must have felt real bad to lose. You got Scute Swarm. You should have won. He's green. No board wipes. Yeah, sorry to say. Anyway, Kolvari herself looking pretty good. We've got, I think that was 6-0. I have one time I had a streak of 3 losses, but other than that, I've won most of the games that I played. It's a really fun deck, really great synergies all over the place. Of course, a lot of the cards are great synergy in and of themselves. Vorinclex was such a star in that last game. We were, we could have trolled by playing the Scute Swarm and doubling it 14 times in that last draw before they scooped. Yeah, pretty fun stuff. Those games I didn't see as many usages of the look at the top 6 cards of your library thing as I was when I was testing the deck. I would say the one thing that we did miss out, even though some of those games were absolutely epic, was to attack in with the 6/6, hit hard, and then at the end of the turn, just be able to tap and get another creature at the end of the opponent's turn. So we'd leave her up as a blocker, get to attack, get to block, and get to draw an extra legendary creature. So that's something that she really shines. There are many games where this is going to happen if you decide to play this deck. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. It's quite a bit of fun here. So good luck, and remember, even on those games where someone's trolling you, have fun with it, and maybe you'll find the right card and be able to strike back and put them in submission. All right. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun.